on to tonight. On July 4th, the Guadalupe River rose 26 feet in just 45 minutes, sparking one of the state's worst natural disasters and killing 135 people. Now a new report shows many of those victims have been targeted again, this time by cyber criminals, both abroad and here in the U.S. To investigate, Bill Spencer joining us with details from Socure. Bill.
Yes, Andy, Socure is a cyber fraud prevention and digital identity verification company. It works with the United States government and private companies to find and identify cyber crooks and their schemes. Now, this company has just released a major report that reveals cyber criminals from all over the world set their sights on stealing the identities of flood victims in Kerr County to try and steal millions of dollars in relief money meant for those victims who already had lost so very much. So all of this is part of your RV park, or was?
Yes,
at some
had
point.
Several RVs parked.
It's hard to imagine all that Lorena Guillen lost when floodwaters ravaged parts of Kerr County July 4th this year. Her entire 6-acre RV park was destroyed. Close friends of hers were killed, but then just days after the floodwaters subsided, she was victimized again by cyber criminals who stole her husband's identity and apparently applied for government aid money meant to help her rebuild. She found out when the Chamber of Commerce called her.
They wanted to confirm the address to where to mail the check. And I was like, I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about. And she said, yeah, for the grant that you apply for.
Lorena says within days of the catastrophic flood, cyber thieves had somehow stolen her personal business records and her husband's driver's license and other papers and applied for a federal grant.
And I saw they had an application from us, from somebody impersonating my husband for a $25,000 grant.
Now, a just released report from Socure, a cyber attack identity verification company that tracks cyber criminals, states that hackers from countries like China, Russia, India, Morocco, and Romania, as well as the United States, stole the identities of real flood victims in Kerr County to try and steal storm damage relief money meant to help those victims. Within 4 days of the flood, the number of cyber attacks in Kerr County skyrocketed.
What we saw was a massive spike, right? And it was a massive spike that was 300% higher than it had ever been, right? And that was a lot of the local fraudsters that were attacking.
The report also states that cyber investigators saw spikes of 250% in cyber stealing activity every time government officials like Governor Greg Abbott announced more aid for storm victims.
All told, from your research, how many different people did they try to steal identities from, roughly?
During that two-month period that we looked at, it was thousands. The worst part of it is you're hitting people at a terrible point in their lives. I mean, they've lost everything.
People like Lorena Guillen and her husband, Bob.
So it's very devastating. I mean, we're in desperately need of that money that was donated to us, and from these ugly people to come and try to take it.
And not only did that woman you just saw, Lorena Guillen, and her husband have their business information stolen, cyber hackers, at least 30 of them altogether, filed fake claims with the Texas Workforce Commission, claiming that they actually worked for Lorena and wanted to be paid for lost wages. Right now at click2houston.com, we've got the entire Socure report detailing all of this cyber fraud aimed at Kerr County flood survivors. I'm Bill Spencer, KPRC2 Investigates.